Hey, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the WTH Craft SMP. Sorry, I have just teleported my brain 2 years back. WTH Craft. After like, I don't know, 60, 70, 80, I don't even know how many streams I should. Well, yeah. It's quite a lot of it's been quite a lot of streams, not gonna lie. I quickly have to start the server because, as always, I forgot to start the server. There we go. And this as well. Wonderful. My cables. It's also really hot again. Which is kind of like, it's not very nice. I'm literally being fried in here. Anyway, let me start the game. Um, all right. Oh, the banger. An absolute, it is literally an absolute banger. Probably best song in the playlist. Alright, yep. No, now I've full screened this. I swear the game is gonna crash. As I thought. Are we not on Dolby Atmos again? We aren't. Now we are. I've never actually tried if this shit works. Still don't know if it works. We break just a random ass grass. What if we break another random ass grass? Right, it's actually more directional, but I don't know if this is... It might sound ass on the recording. Or on stream, so I'm gonna test that out. Potentially. Alright, anyways. My mic is a bit near. Anyways, what I wanted to do today is I wanted to work on whatever this abomination here is. It's getting somewhere, but we're still... Well, there's quite a bit to go still. We also need to repair some of our tools, maybe get some more enchanting done, potentially. Don't know. What I definitely need to do is, well, or what I want to do today is interesting. Interesting. What if I turn this shit off? That is actually fairly interesting. Is shit running significantly worse on internal? Anyway, what I wanted to do... What is... Oh, that's the mountain I thought already. That would have been... That could have been some crazy stuff. No, actually, there is no stuff happening while I'm away. Because nobody can join the server if I don't start it myself. Kind of the disadvantage of not using an online server host. I mean, technically, I could like bypass this or, well, make it possible to. To do that anyways, but is this enough? It's the question. I have, well, this could all already be trapdoors as well. Stupid me. Obviously some of this is made for trapdoors. Sure, you might even do some stuff up there. Let me get some more trapdoors and... Wait a second, I probably don't have any wood anymore. I indeed do not have any wood. This is not looking good. Alright, it's time to... Unbreaking though, so... Should be fine. What the hell happened here? I swear it's always chunk errors with leaf blocks. How can this even be happening? Doesn't really save them right, apparently. Unbreaking 3 mogged this stuff completely. Come on. Also, I just noticed I should also start streaming on Kick again. Which is something I haven't done in the past, like, almost a year actually. I think pretty much since I have the Twitch partnership. Or not, well, it's not a partnership, but the Twitch, since I'm affiliate, I have never actually... I don't think I've ever streamed on Kick, or at least not many times. I should do that. I should start doing that again. Alright, there we have saplings up there, but they're not like they're not falling down, are they? Come on. No wait, these are those sticks? Yes. There's 2 saplings. Alright, my elytra does not want me to go backwards. Let's go. Yeah, we probably definitely need 12 trapdoors. The rest, rather questionable. Actually, why didn't I just place my crafting table? And where is that slab from? Weird. Alright. We definitely have a trapdoor here. Probably here. Most likely here. Potentially here. I haven't even done this part yet. But here. And why not here? Oh, and here. And these are all in 9. I dislike that. Here. Don't know about back here. I think maybe there and there. Fairly interesting. I don't know how this trapdoor placement compares to other trapdoor placement. I think it's a bit less trapdoor placement, I'd say. Which isn't necessarily bad, but still. Let's grab those slabs. The ones that are still here at least, because I think most of them must have despawned already. Looks like it. Alright. Why can I not place? Ooh. Yeah, we should be able to place that one onto this one. This is pretty crazy. These aren't all yet, right? Those might be all now. It might be. Alright, let's place some stairs and then done with this. Does that make sense? Don't think it really does. I mean, I could have done it, no joke, but like, I want to do something special here. Let's do this. Not placed a single one in a different orientation. This is the only half one we have. Oh, and this one doesn't have slab either. Right. And that was it with my slabs. I mean, stairs. There's some peace to the fallen soldier. That one's stair. Hey, why did I miss so many of those again? Could it potentially be that my Spotify is a bit too silent? It's one thing I've been very much unsure about. It could potentially be a bit silent at times. God damn it. There we go, and that should be all of the holes filled. I think. Nope. Actually, not at all. Forgot the entire ridge here. And apparently I ran out of slabs perfectly. Now some of these are going to be filled with water. Yes, 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 this isn't looking bad. Perfect, I like this. Make some more buttons and replace some more buttons. There we go. Should be good. Looks pretty good. What does this even make any sense? Does it make any sense? Oh, it does make sense. Kind of look weird from up there. Now there is a few things that I said I entitled the stream detailing, but honestly, ooh, it's glowing. But honestly, I'm unsure as to whether I should be detailing or building bigger stuff. Because technically we still need to finish the boat that that dude started here. Also, what I just noticed is that I should potentially be detailing the top bridge here as well. And I would like to detail the staircase, but I don't know if that's even possible. Actually, it is possible. But yeah, no, let me do that first. These are slabs, and technically every second one of those is an upper block slab and a lower block slab, and the lower block slabs, I don't think you can walk up a 3/4 block, most likely. Let me quickly try that. If you do this, What the hell? No, you cannot walk up. A 3/4 block. Or that's not even a 3/4 block, that's like... This is 3 out of 8 pixels. I am not gonna do that math. It's a 3/16 of a block. So this doesn't work, but this works. We can add stuff on top, and that one should still be walkable. Alright, well then. This one would have looked very nice. So this one's and this one's This one actually works really nicely. This one doesn't. I don't want to do anything too much in the center of the stairs. Maybe I want to do a button here on this layer. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I can't really do anything with stairs or slabs. I mean, technically. But I don't know if it would even make... What the fuck? But I don't know if it would even make any sense. Sorry, I forgot this server has ping of death, pretty much. Oh, that was all my arrows? Bruh. Oh, a bow. How interesting. Anyway. We could technically do stairs, but also only on full blocks. So I'm kind of limited here. And I think it doesn't look all too bad like this. I mean, staircase should be relatively, it's probably the most used part. If you think about it, this area here is where you walk the most. And then here, the centerpiece is probably where people would realistic setting. God damn it, I'm almost falling asleep here. Where people would realistically walk the most. So, if, right, if I think the music is a bit loud. Sorry. I was still hitting the 40s, so that's alright. Right, so what I was saying, this is where people would realistically walk the most, but it's also the place where it seems to be the least. I think it's the most crazy over here. But also that makes sense through like corrosion, or not corrosion, but like the deck is basically breaking itself here, I'd say. Also what I think is that it would make more sense to use candles instead of lanterns in some way, shape or form. But I can't really use candles that well. Also, how's this looking? Not too bad. I should have probably left them, like waxed them at some point where they looked like this. I think that might look better than the fully green copper, but actually it's realistic, so might also just like wax the last two or something so that they're less weathered because they're nearer to the land and not that much weathered by water potentially. Don't know. Also, I could make these pillars here a bit less prominent, to say, by replacing them with stone brick wall heads. I don't think stone brick wall heads exist, though. I'm relatively certain that stone brick wall heads do not exist. Yes, but stone brick heads might. Yes, stone brick heads do exist. Let's see how that looks in comparison, just, you know. Not too bad. Color's a bit off because they're very small. Maybe even just replacing the first two. Or the first four. That looks pretty good. I lost one of my walls. And that brings me to that I should make a ladder up here somewhere. Maybe knockback isn't so bad after all. Anyways, I was thinking about making a ladder up here somewhere because I cannot keep walking up this stone here. It's kind of annoying and I don't want to do this jump and run either. So a ladder somewhere around this area would make a lot of sense. Either right here where the thingy is, or one of these pillars, or in the corner. I might even do it in this corner. It's relatively hidden here, and I think this could work. We probably don't have ladders here. We also don't have sticks here. Indeed, we don't. Actually, what am I doing? I might need the spruce wood more. Also, don't know how many ladders I'm gonna need. Probably, yeah, that should be enough. I mean, this would already work. I think it would also look better. So I made 3 ladders for nothing. Who cares? Might be able to use them on the other hand side. So I didn't make them for nothing, but I have to skedaddle over there. Somewhere over here we surely need another set of ladders. Potentially right here. Even though that's relatively near, but maybe here. Yeah, that works. That works pretty well. Alright. I think this is really interesting. We have a very flat staircase, then we have a more steeper staircase up here, and then we have a more flatter staircase, something in between. Right there. funniest thing would have been an unequal staircase, like up here, for example, to make it slab, stair, slab type of thing. Then we'd have exactly half of the incline of a regular, no, exactly the average between stairs and slabs of an incline, which would be kind of funny. Something between, you know, 45 and 22.5 degrees. Are there still mobs spawning in the walls? Where though? I'm quickly going to just allow myself to use spectator. It happened again. As always. As always. As always. It happened again. So what I was... Oh, the zombie is still here, great. Where is it though? Oh my fucking god. They can't spawn there? Oh yeah, obviously they can. They can't spawn anywhere here. They can most likely... No, they can't because of vine. I'm not sure if they can spawn on vines. They can spawn in this corner. So that's not too good. Do I still have torches? I do not indeed have any torches. Looks like we're going monster hunting. Another very good advantage of the torches. I mean, the trapdoors. Obviously, not the torches. This probably has a high enough light level. We're at 9. I don't even know how bright it has to be anymore. Not played survival for too long. Is it raining? It is. I think this one is like unnecessarily weirdly placed. Brrr. There's not gonna be anything spawning up there, and this should be fine. And over there I have no idea if anything can spawn. But I don't think. I guess. What I was actually thinking about doing, you know, was to build a storage room below this, but I'm not sure if we're gonna do that, or if I want to do that. Because technically it's really easy to do. And, you know, glass or something would be sick as hell. It's also like, I don't know, it would probably look pretty cool if we just, you know, made this very uniform here. The terrain. And also fit this with the top wall to be straight. So it wouldn't be a massive storage room, but like a pretty big one. Double the walls would also be something, you know. At least some kind of a room. Gotta think about doing that maybe. Could be pretty cool if I do it right. Or we do it right. If Flumpus and technology ever show up again. So what we have here now. Pretty good basis, I'd say. Still need to work on this floor here. I mean, I do want to do mostly how it looks here for the rest of this. Just relatively coarse stone types, like, you know, what we have here, basically. Work on this wall, make this works. I think this works, color-wise it works. But then we need houses, and we also need to fix the waterfall, because it looks goofy. Just ending here. Actually, the waterfall kind of resurfaces here, and never really known what to do with this. Technically, it could be cool if this was like the way it was flowing, but I don't know if that makes any sense. Kinda could be cool. What I also thought about, if we actually had this server modded, create, for example, needs water to work, I think, at least on some occasions. So it would be cool if we had like a working water system that comes from this waterfall here. That would technically be pretty cool. Anyway, what I do need to do is turn most of this into this type of terrain over like pretty much everything here. I mean, this already looks pretty massive. Hey, another bot I can ban today. Let's go. I was already waiting for it. This does look really cool. Let me quickly fly up to... I probably can't see much actually from here. Like from one of those trees. Brother, stop moving like that. Yay! That last shot was so unnecessary. Are you serious? Alright, if you don't want me here, I'll go. It looks cool. That's all I wanted to say. It looks cool as hell. Probably need a lighthouse too, like somewhere on this little crappy piece of garbage here. You know what? I'm just gonna go to sleep. Yay. Actually, I think we can count. I think we can, in fact, count. Building a lighthouse as detailing, and I think there would be a pretty cool space to build one of those, potentially. I know that it would most likely make more sense to build a lighthouse somewhere else, but this navigates you into the, at least past most of the coastline, so I think that makes a lot of sense. If you know, if that makes sense. What I do not know is how medieval lighthouses look, and I gotta kind of look at some reference images here. We have one made of tough gravel, as it seems, and diorite. Alright, yeah, okay, that works. This is a bit, Ooh, calcite. I do like calcite, I gotta admit. We don't have any calcite, but I'd be willing to get some. Actually, this could also be wool technically, but just interpreting it as calcite. This is definitely made out of sandstone. Wow. Not using sandstone. This might be calcite. This is mostly stone bricks. Stone bricks. Very small lighthouse. Other different goofy ass shit. I need this lighthouse to be pretty darn big. I find the positioning of that shipwreck there actually comic. It's really funny. I mean, if you look at it, the shipwreck top right of my screen is right next to the island I want to build the lighthouse on, so it's kind of funny. Now, some of these lighthouses are built in great detail, others are built... This, I mean... I found one that looks actually majestic as hell. But I think it only looks this good because of how because of the texture pack. The texture pack does a lot in this one. I know you can't see anything that I'm looking at right now, but most of these lighthouses look pretty damn mid. This one is crazy. Or this one's actually massive, way too big. I'm probably gonna build like that. This doesn't really fit the style that I was going for with the rest of the builds though. Or the build so far though. I need something that works but isn't too crazy. These are like... This one's pretty cute. Oh my god, this one looks actually crazy. The island mostly looks pretty crazy. All right. I think we can build this one here relatively similarly. I don't want to like overdo it anyway, but I think this one could work. It's pretty dark, a pretty dark build, but it uses materials we have, except for calcite, obviously, because who the hell has calcite? So we need to grab us some calcite, definitely, for sure. But before I do that, let me unload some of my stuff. This one belongs in a different chest, technically. This one. Ho 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 ho. I have restarted the stream again because it died again. Yep, so now it's on to getting, well, calcite. Kind of, yeah. Let's get that calcite here. What the hell is the bat doing? I don't get it. We need to find a geode. So we're gonna use the eternally, no, we're not gonna use the eternally parked boat. We're gonna use a different boat. Are we gonna, well, we're just gonna look for a geode. I don't necessarily, oh wow, that was fast. Is that 2 geo? No, that's just diorites, alright. But this is a geo. This is also just diorite? Man, I've been scammed. I thought that was a geode. Barely I'm blind. Well, that's nothing new, but still. Aye, aye, aye. I think this is not a very efficient way to do this. We've definitely looted this shipwreck before, right? Was there a shipwreck, or am I stupid again? No, there is a shipwreck. Didn't even see this before. Chances are nobody else has either. Well. No. The chances weren't high enough, apparently. I mean, if he lives near this, like if Dan lives near this, then definitely there's not gonna be anything in there anymore. A ruined portal, though. And another shipwreck. I'm actually looking for neither of the two, but I'm taking the free gold, definitely. Aye. Gold armor. Almost full set, like, you know, not really, but that's quite crazy. 2 silk touch items. Two silk touch items. The next thing I saw is this shipwreck. Is there another one? No, that's not a shipwreck. Did I go past it? No, I'm above it. Good. Where the hell is their chest? Buried treasure. This isn't really what I'm looking for right now. No door, obviously. Oh wow, alright, the leather cap's actually pretty crazy. You know, I could go to that ocean monument right now and get me some stuff, but I don't need it. All I wanted is a geode, and I am not sure if they changed the geode spawning you know, properties. It's I think something has changed at some point that the geodes don't spawn as much on like uncovered places, and usually, you know, it's weird. Water sometimes counts as like surface, but sometimes it doesn't. For ore, for example, I think it counts as closed. That's weird. It's looted. Fairly interesting. I think we might continue our search with flying. Geode spotted. Cool. Now I have a lot of useless shit in my inventory that I will never need. For example, this, but I do want these kind of, so I'm just gonna do that. Most likely gonna not need most of what I have right now, but these cannot be mined still. No, yeah. So this is what I'm actually here for, the calcite. I mean, I can also take the other stuff, obviously. That's what I wanted to not have happen. Yep, exactly. These blocks as well. Why is it still open? your... And I just want my 2 stacks of calcite, some amethyst, and this one isn't too far away. Like, oh wow, it was already open. I'm just dumb. I dug into it. Now let's find our way back. Well, there technically isn't really much to find. I know where it is, but yeah. I still gotta see the terrain though. Like, I don't know it that well. Oh, this was actually pretty close. I didn't even look at my pickaxe. See? Told you. Wait, I can still sleep? Isn't the sun already going up? Anyway, let's place all this into somewhere. An unused buried treasure map. I don't have a single amethyst block. That is fairly interesting, I have to say. Anyway, who cares? Sadly, we don't have like any nether connections or even overworld connections to the Enderman farm. Which we should probably go to. Yeah. Most likely. Well, I do have a lot of quartz. Do we have more quartz? Technically, potentially. We don't, but like, who doesn't need a button of quartz, right? We're mining quartz. Like the good old days. This looks pretty cool from here. $300. Yeah, that's pretty good. No space though. No space. Bro, we have a stack of bones. What in the good heavens? Sure, we can make this. No, you can't uncraft quartz blocks. Sure, is there space in here? Well, apparently I was wrong about that. Do we really need black ore? Oh, we still had one left. Alright. Good. Good, good, good. We're probably taking all this with me. Yeah. Now what does one need in order to craft build the one I was looking at? Which one's the one I was looking at? Where is it? Can't find it. I cannot seem to find the one I was looking for. This. But I have to say this one doesn't look that bad either. I don't know if we need like a pin tip P, like a pointy roof or not so pointy roof. Oh, no way is it still like on my channel. Not like 4 different streams. It is. It is. Oh man. Alright, alright. We're gonna build something similar to this that I have in front of me right now. Not really in front of me, it's I'm gonna just lay it next to me. We do also need a lot of other stuff. Actually, didn't I say I didn't want to go up this anymore? I'm dumb. We need as well some walls. Now, there isn't any calcite. Aw. Baby calcite. Wait, what? There's no smooth basalt. Sad. Anyway, that means we need how the hell is this done? Walls are inlaid. How is this done? I might need to look at the tutorial. It's a tutorial, so you know, not too bad. It's many stone bricks, but I don't know if I really want stone bricks. Well, it fits with the other builds, so we're gonna use stone bricks. Just enough stone. Also take some wood with me, and then we're gonna build that shit after I've slept. In game, obviously. We might need this wood. We might also need this wood, however. And probably definitely some lighting, but we can do that later. Now the question, do we build it on this or this side? And I'm not actually sure about that. I might build it here. Even though this is technically closer. But this looks nicer. Let me... I know I'm completely trashing, you know, rockets for nothing. Unsure. Let's do this side actually. I know I would like to build it further over here actually. Hella difficult. I mean, this makes way more sense. Well, let's look at the tutorial. All right. Interesting. So this build does have a center, so it's an not even number wide. We're gonna probably make this center be here. Then it is 3 from center in each direction. And it's not even that big. Like, doesn't look too big actually. Tiny actually. So 5 blocks up. Ah, alright, it's getting in each corner. Bruh. That's why I took more than just 2 stacks of blocks with me. A very precise demonstration of why. I wasn't sure if I had the bucket. Otherwise I would have eaten a potato. I should learn hotkeying again. Alright, I did as Blood said. It looks more round now. Two stone bricks on the gap. Easy. Now one on each of those. On corners. Oh, on both corners. All right. Apparently we need some terraforming there. Well, I shall do the terraforming. If thou art in need of forming the terra, terra the form. Stone brick slabs, are you serious? Stone brick slab on each. Ah no, luckily not. Well, still, I don't have enough. Perfect. This is a block and two slabs. It's fairly interesting because I have no blocks. I only have stairs. Not great, not great. We're gonna see if I have some blocks. I mean, I definitely do. I in fact do. I mean, this build is most likely perfectly symmetrical in each direction, is what I'd guess. If I had to guess. I mean, that also makes a lot of sense. Yeah. That. Did I miss anything? That also makes a lot of sense, but it only makes sense on the non-entry points. And our entry point is most likely on the back side. Even though one on the front would actually be pretty cool as well. We don't really need a side entrance. So we're gonna do the two sides as described. Thus we need more bricks. Actually quite a lot more bricks. And make stairs. Go like this, and one on the other side. And then there were walls. Let's just do that. Pretty sure that we need the same walls, most likely on these two. And a lantern, alright. He said on other two sides. I'm doing only one other side. Here we have a spruce door. Alright. That is kind of exactly how I guessed it would look. So we're gonna do both sides having a spruce door. I mean, we're gonna get 3 of those anyway, so. And then we need another more chat, am I cooked? What is going on? Hmm? What the hell? Weird. Alright, we need another... What? What is going on? The server is completely faking me, what the hell? Ah. All right. What exactly is happening right now? I'm still steadily streaming. I am. This is so weird. Um. Alright, this is goofy. Can I craft, please? Oh my god, I can craft. I need to see a mob moving. Okay. Okay, they are moving. You know, I was just about to say I'm going off if this doesn't work because it's already 10 PM for me. And that's what's in my stream plan, technically. Technically. Oh, blood is using diorite walls. That's what that is. But I'm gonna one-up this guy. And we're gonna not just use diorite walls, we're also gonna use calcite corners. Because I think that could look pretty nice. I mean, I don't want to have farmed my calcite for nothing. But diorite walls is actually ungodly. Who the hell has diorite? I mean, I'm like 99% sure I do not have any diorite. See? We have andesite. Andesite is actually underrated. No. What is going on? It's like it's not crashing. The connection is perfect to the stream. But the But this isn't really working. I'm probably going after I've done the diorite walls. If I even have diorite. Oh wow. That is so much diorite. It's not even enough though. That's enough for like... That's enough for not even one side. Bruh. Do I need to go farm diorite? Over here there were, yeah, there was a lot of diorite. $40, yeah, I think that's enough. Walls. We need quite a lot of those, I am afraid. Ooh, that transition is clean. So we need another 6, and we need 16 more walls. I don't have enough. I am missing a solid 1 diorite. I'm not going over there for 1 diorite. I'm sure there's some diorite in this cave. Hehe. There indeed is. 1 diorite. That's not what I wanted to do. I forgot that it doesn't work like a bed. And then we're gonna have those 2 walls left over. Wait, 2 walls. Yeah, 2 walls. Alright. We also need windows. We need, yeah. Maybe let's finish the first, you call it first level. With a ladder on the side. Alright. Okay. A ladder right here. Wait, this is really ugly. I'm gonna just use water. It's an enclosed space. The water can't actually leave. All right. Ah, caramba. We need another single brick more. I cannot believe this. This guy is trolling. I swear he's trolling. I need more diorite walls. Because suddenly on every single one of those there's another wall. And then a basalt wall. What? Is it a basalt wall? It might also be a blackstone wall. There is no basalt walls, it's a blackstone wall. So we need more diorite and we need blackstone. And also bricks. Alright, let's get that. Let's first get the blackstone. I definitely have blackstone somewhere. It's not gonna need much, but a bit. I do not have one of those stones here. Eat. Yo, hello. I am doing very fine, thank you. How are you doing? Ooh, these also exist. It's definitely polished black stone walls. Alright. Next up, get some more stone. Then get some more diorites. Yay. Nice, nice. Very nice. Need 8 of those. I have a significant lack of inventory space. No, not my flint and steel. And I only need 6 of those. Bruh, 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 bruh. Understandable though. I am building a lighthouse. In reality, it would probably be relatively heavy, but still. I hope my guy is stopping. It's a deep slate wall. It's not a blackstone wall. Well, I'm using blackstone now. I'm using blackstone. Gives it a bit more contrast. Yeah, but I know like a regular, the typical lighthouse that is red with white stripes or white with red stripes, I don't know. Yeah, but I'm not going for that because it doesn't really fit with what we've built so far. So, yeah. Also, I will not be able to craft anything if I go down there now. Ah, it unfroze again. Or did it? Why are only these 6 fish moving? Why is the squid not moving? Can I craft anything? Alright, this shit's hella weird. Also, I don't think it actually looks that bad. Yeah, no, it doesn't look too bad at all. I think, at least so far. Alright, Blood is closing this off after building a ladder in it on like this side, which I can technically do as well. It doesn't look very nice, but if it works, it works. Let's make some more sticks. Definitely gonna need more than that. Potentially that's enough. Potentially. Apparently it is indeed enough. You're not all too tall. Maybe as tall as the mountain is. But I think I'm actually going to do that next time. Let's do ladder MLG. Can we even place, I don't know if it's even possible to place ladders on the side of, if I hit the ladder MLG, I'm gonna continue streaming. Wait. Oh. As we can tell, this ladder MLG was actually impossible. Which I definitely did not plan for. Like, actually, though. So, yeah. I'll have to see myself out, I guess. Let me close that off. Yeah, no. I mean, you can still clip it if you want. It's kind of, that was crazy. Imagine I would have like tricked everyone into thinking that, you know, the MLG was possible, but actually, because it's leaves, it's not possible. But then when I would have tried the MLG, I would have hit it, even though it's technically not possible. That would have been the craziest shit ever. You know, just like if I had installed a mod or something. I don't even know why you can't place ladders on leaves. I mean, it would make total sense in real life. Anyway, how does it look so far? I mean, this already looks pretty cool. We gotta fly a bit further. I mean, yes, the lighthouse is not very much a lighthouse yet. It's pretty dark, actually. But I think it's going to be about as tall as the mountain, potentially a bit taller. I could have also built it literally on top of that. Thinking about it now. Yes. Mostly. I mean, I did not build the ship that is unfinished. But the rest, yes. I mean, it's not done yet. I plan on building like a village up here. And potentially a storage room underneath the entire thing. Yeah, it doesn't look bad at all, I think. One of my better builds so far. But I mean, it was very heavily based on a reference image. I should probably get somewhere safe to land. Yeah, though, I think that is going to be it for today, and I will skedaddle myself out of here. Until next week, Next week is gonna be the biggest cancer stream ever, because it's the, oh my god, no, the next one isn't gonna be the cancer stream. I mean, which one, today? I mean, no, it was almost 2 hours. It's just that my stream crashed again multiple times. That's why it looks so short on Twitch. But it's actually a really long stream. No, not a really long stream, but like an average stream. But yeah, next week is gonna be a pretty cancer. Yes, it does. I still have to fix the internet stuff that I already said I was going to have to fix like over a month ago, and I never did because I always forget until the like 20 minutes before I have to stream. And that's where I noticed that I actually should have. Is there this many? Oh my fucking god. What the hell? This looks like in the Minecraft movie where, yeah. Anyway, before the stream crashes again, I should probably skedaddle. Yep, seems like it. Would rather have some real ones though. Not zombies in a block game. Anyway, again, yeah, I'm gonna skedaddle. Next stream will be pre-cancer, and the next stream will be the real cancer, because it's Saturday between my final exams. Like I have one on Thursday, Friday, Monday and Tuesday, and Saturdays in between those 4 exams. And instead of learning like others, I will be grinding for my 71st follower. Alright. That's very crazy. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, eat. Gotta get out of this server before I get mysteriously shot by a skeleton that hits a 360 no scope up the mountain. Or up the thing. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it from me for today. Better end this before it crashes by itself. So yeah. Thanks to everyone for having been here. Why is my mousepad so moved? I shall. Adios. Yeet. Oh shit, that was so wonky. Oh my god. Yep, indeed. Nice.